What's up, everybody? It's D'Angelo Rassan, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share my content, and get ready for day 2 of ABFF.
Okay, a lot of y'all been asking me where's the content. You hoes gotta give me a fucking second, okay? Shit, a bitch ain't come down here to socialize. I've been taking classes and shit and shaking this big fat bumbleclot ass I got. So you got to give me a second.
If you haven't been to ABFF, this right here is going to be your guide to let you know what you're taking on based off of color coding. My next class is going to be Acted Out Scene Exploration with Patrice DeGaff Arenas.
Yeah, but you step to your partner. Good spacing, cover the 6, kept your head. A lot of people did. Maybe not, but it was something.
And my thought this time, those of you who have, background in theater, the hardest night to do a show is the second night after opening. Because you don't want it to be a fluke. Right? You don't want it to be a fluke. And I imagine it was probably that way for people who come to tell me, right? You gotta go in Tuesday and do that show. And I just worried. I'm like, can I give them enough of what they need? Is it going to be, enough of what they're looking for? And I just have to say thank you.
Thank you. Can I get a quick video? Can I get ABFF on 3? 1, 2, 3.
After class, I stayed behind to network and commingle, and once that was over, I had the opportunity of attending Gabrielle Union's panel discussion in the New World Center.
To make more room for other people, which just feels crazy because it feels like we don't have that much. But it's the only way, and also independent filmmaking, independent television filmmaking. I was just reading about is it Duplass Brothers? Yeah. And it was an article in Deadline about independent TV filmmaking. And me and Robin Beatty, one of our good friends, Robin Beatty, we were trying to independently create a TV show. And Robin's like, we did Black Lady Sketch Show for basically 2 bags of Doritos. Like, we could do this at a cost and then independently sell it. Yeah. And we were categorically discouraged. Because they want the same formula that oppress, that takes and takes and takes and takes our money, takes our talent, just takes, and never gives anything back. And so it takes us, when you get in that position, like bills were going unpaid, but we're like, you know what? Yeah. This is what we're here for. We got this gift, and it's our job to rising tides rise all ships. Yeah. And sometimes that means you have to take less, so someone else can have more. And that's how that's the village mentality. That's how most of us are raised. Yeah. If you got it, I got it. If I got a loaf of bread, we all got sandwiches. And that's how it has to be in this town, and probably independently.
So is that really where we're going to start seeing the shifts, both creatively and potentially, hopefully financially, is in the independent art form? Is that
the more successful they become, and the more we're able to sell our films at all of these festivals for good money, the more that you have for the next movie, the more money you have to put on screen and to pay your talent and your crew, and success builds success. Yeah.
After a long day of networking, me and a few others that I met down at the festival decided to attend because they're funny comedy night hosted by DC Young Fly. Take a look.
So if I'm gonna kick his ass, that damn racist shit. He said Jesus had 6 arms. I said, now that's it. I can't take no more than bullshit. That old nigga kicked me in. I can't take no more of that. Nigga said 6 arms. Nigga hear that motherfucker? Auntie, stop looking at me. I see you keep looking at I'm scared, but I look like a Colombian. No, I can't fuck with no cougar. I'm scared. I had that one cougar. That coochie was fermented. The young niggas fermented, that's old age season. Yeah, she talking about, I want you to do that little move you did on me last night. I said, you did? I'm like, okay, I do that. She's like, but I want you to fuck me for 4 to 5 hours. I said, 4 to 5 hours? She said, 4 to 5 hours. I said, baby, let me tell you something. If you want me to fuck you for 4 to 5 hours, we gonna need 4 to 5 other niggas in here, man. You trying to kill me, stupid ass girl. Can't fuck that long. Then I let fast. I let fast. I let quit. I can't help it. I can't help it. And whenever you let fast, you gotta eat coochie. You got to eat coochie.
Listen, bro, I done been all type of churches as well. I done been to an African church. Oh yeah, that shit hot. They do not play. If you want to see Jesus. Okay. Is y'all ready? Is y'all ready for the next comedian? Is y'all ready for your next comedian? Okay.
I told my king, I said, look, nigga. We're not having no fucking threesomes in this bitch. We're not doing that. Because if we have a threesome, I get to pick the girl. And if I pick the girl, you're not gonna fucking like it. Because when one of them WNBA players come to this bitch with her backpack, you're gonna be mad as fuck, nigga. No! Let Brittany Griner 6'9" ass come talk to both of us, nigga. Yeah! Oh, not a threesome cancel. Nice pride month, bitch. Let's say. That's funny. That's fucking funny, man. But no, I'm an unhinged adult, obviously, but I was an unhinged child, too.
I'm grown now, though. I realize once you get over 40, man, shit, your life change. Dog, you know what I mean? I'm at the same level. When I was in my 20s, I valued certain shit. I was materialistic in my 20s. You know, I used to like, cars and jewelry and shit like that. Nah, not in my 40s, life hits you different. Y'all can rob me right now at gunpoint. You can take my wallet, my keys, my cell phone. You can have all of that shit, but as long as you don't touch my goddamn eyeglasses, we are A-OK. Goddamn eyes is important. Important to see. I knew my eyes always been fucked up, but I knew, like recently, I was like, yeah, my shit bad. Last week, I tell y'all a brief story. I was high, and I was smoking some good reefer. That reefer kicked in. I was smoking, I was like, you know what? I think I need a better prescription. So I went out there, I went to the store. I walk in the store, I take my eyeglasses off and I throw them on the counter. I said, ma'am, need a better prescription. I need to see an eye doctor. I need to get an exam. The woman looked at me and was like, you sure the fuck do, because this is Best Buy. You looking for American Best.
I posted my favorite clips from the comedy show, but if you want to know all comedians that participated, I'm going to tag their names below beneath the caption, and I'm going to post a brief intermissions of photos of myself before I post my favorite clip from Gabrielle Union of Day 2 that really made me resonate and understand that respect is not an option. It's always going to be at the forefront.
Like understanding boundaries and also understanding how much it hurts and how scary it is to create real boundaries and then stick to them. Because you start to feel that love retreat and you want it. And it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
But we try to, encourage them to stay the course.
Yeah.
Because when you're broke, they're gonna be like, they lost all their money. And you're like, you were right there.
And that brings us to the end of Day 2 at ABFF. Stay tuned for Day 3.